Milan can dream again. The stands here definitely a place for the hopeful, and no doubt that hope is replicated at just about every major ground in the land. It is time for us all to come together and to believe. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And he's managed to get rid. Messi tries making a foray down the right. Oh, shooting chance! Marvellous goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Arsenal clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Milan finding themselves unexpectedly behind. He could be in here. Great hit! They've done it! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Beckenbauer kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Hits off target and by quite a way.
Milan just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
That's a good ball played into space. That's an excellent interception. And he's there to get it away. Guti couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Chouameni gets rid without sophistication. They're back in possession and ready to go again. He can run onto that. And he's in on goal. Tries a shot! They are rampant! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Chiellini gathers from the goal kick. Here comes the corner. And we have our very first corner. He's got tall. Harmlessly behind. Looking for the runner. Oh, that's clever. Brilliantly cut out. And they've got rid. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? And he was quick to react. Alexander-Arnold. Rodri spots it and intercepts. Belletti.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Nicely aimed pass. Oh, perfectly measured that. Good read, needed to be. Dealt. And the whistle goes for half-time. So you hear the chants of easy, easy, and those are entirely justified. 3-0 after 45 minutes, and it is hard to believe that there won't be more after the break.
All lead-out bins located by the entrance gates. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
And the second half gets underway. Milan didn't have a great first half. They need a change of fortune. Guti can get it clear.
Arsenal couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Alexander-Arnold. And he's quick to snatch it back. Now it's Immobile. Cleared away. Luis Suarez. And there's Greengrass ahead. He's going for goal! It's in! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
There's the shot! He scored! And so clear that one side are so much better. The scoreline entirely justified.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Arsenal are having a ball here.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
That's a decent clearance. He's having a go! Into the arms of the goalkeeper.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
He's in plenty of space here. There's no flag. Chiellini does well to stand firm and defend it. Defending was strong and firm. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
He's through here. Shot at goal! No, that's just wide.
Well, he did get himself into a good position. Something for him to cling to.
And it's Salah. Beckenbauer makes the interception. Griezmann. Oh, played right into his path. Oh, no joy this time. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, they could be caught out here. Alexander-Arnold cuts it out. Nicely weighted ball. Can he latch on to this? That's really well cleared. Messi, he's found the way through.
2 added minutes has been
Chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Confirmation that there will be 2-minute stoppage time. And we're done. Milan have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. There was to be only one outcome.
And now I'd just
So
like
what
to
do you
read
take
out
away
our
from it
fan
all,
club
Jim?
members who are
One-sided
celebrating their
and
birthdays
only
today.
one winner, Peter. The players didn't show enough togetherness and it was weak throughout.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. So what a sight this is. Another edition of this
Hello,
proud
everybody, and
competition,
welcome to today's
just seemingly
match.
bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, that looks a cracking... And the shot! And he's gone looking for safety. And there's green grass ahead of him. Now it's Luis Suarez. Hits one! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Suarez actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Milan with the corner, they're first. Oh, what a climb! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Beckenbauer picks it up from the goal kick. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And he's in on goal! Now that's well seen too. It's a sharp pass. And he's intervened well there. Plays a sharp little ball here. And he was quick to react. Oh, a delicate chip through. Has a look and plays it forward. And it's Messi. No luck with that dink over the top. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Now it's Messi. Stood up well to him there. Can he get it through? Shot a goal! Oh, he's won it! They willed it, and it happened!
Sparta Rotterdam clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Luis Suarez. Keeper's ball. That's an excellent interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, this looks sharp. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
He's had it taken off him. And that could set him on his way.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Luis Suarez. There's the shot! Oh, he's done it! They willed it, and it happened! That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
And that ends it. What an ending. How about that?
Well, I think, Peter, we've again been reminded of how...
Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Del Piero. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he can clear it away. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Roberto Carlos. Costa Curta.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Guti. And here's Griezmann. Luis Suarez.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Gerrard. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Might be Guti! And he's really put himself on the line here. And we have our very first corner. Guti plays it short. Now the finish! And that's caused a worry or two. David Villa. And that is a little undercooked. And the shot! Oh, he's won it! The goal to end it all!
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
And with that, the end! Did anyone see this coming? Really?
Now that was some game. How many times did we see the balance shift? A straight fight between two teams that just gave it everything, with one unfortunate...
Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We have already started here. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And he's straight offside. No, that's been intercepted. Can he get it through? Araujo cuts out the pass. And it's Guti. Araujo makes the interception. Now it's Luis Suarez. That's good defending, very good defending. Messi.
Peter, it's not often I'll focus on the influence of a goalkeeper, but Vitor Baia is an exception I'm happy to make. Consistently strong and one of Portugal's very best players, never mind just keepers.
Yeah, I very much doubt his nation has ever had anyone better in that position. Hoisted in. No, he's just misjudged that one. Rudiger gets over and intercepts. Guti. And the pass is intercepted. Gavi. Rudiger promptly onto that, and that is that. It's Luis Suarez! Goal! Barcelona! He gave it plenty and some. Thrashed it in.
Is it just me, or did he make that look very, very easy? That was terrific skill and composure from him. He finished with such aplomb.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Oh look, this is just what the fans wanted, and now that they're celebrating the opener, I think they'll want to see their team make all the running from here.
Decent hit! And the ball's come loose, and it's come back out to him. And that is wildly off target.
Modric simply had to find something instinctive because of the unexpected way the ball came loose.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Oh, that's a key interception. Back into the middle. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And that's a good ball. That pass has been well intercepted. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And he's heaved it away. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well read, nice interception.
2 added minutes has
Luis
been
Suarez. Valverde. And he's intervened well there. That's really well cleared. And the first 45 minutes are up. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
A lead that's fully justified for me. They've shown some excellent counter-attacking now, and it's paying dividends.
Substitution.
Barcelona head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Lewandowski! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Lewandowski has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
And there's green grass ahead of him.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Barcelona have reclaimed it. Guti. Barcelona finding their passes. Oh, just can he finish? He's got a goal! 2 to the good. They have breathing space. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Deftly away. And they're quick to get it back. And it's Lewandowski. Pedri. Oh, easy pickings there. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. That's a shade optimistic. They get a throw in. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And he's quick to snatch it back. Oh, that's a and the finish! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Barcelona certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Saviola. Engages and forces him off the ball. And he's played it back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
That looks a good ball through. Ter Stegen gets good distance on it. Into the last 5 minutes. Rudiger spots it and intercepts. Well, there's the clearance. And here's Lewandowski.
Lewandowski really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, that's well spotted. A searching ball that into space. And that is as far as it goes. Barcelona can celebrate now. They have exactly what they crave.
Security staff for each block. Please
Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Barcelona can be
So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. Such scenes here. A sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. We have already started here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, a delicate chip through. And he's cut it out. And it's Messi. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Peter, it's not often I'll focus on the influence of a goalkeeper, but Vitor Baia is an exception I'm happy to make. Consistently strong and one of Portugal's very best players, never mind just keepers.
Yeah, I very much doubt his nation has ever had anyone better in that position. Barcelona have reclaimed it. That's a decent clearance. Ferran Torres. And he cuts out the supply. Luis Suarez. And they've got rid. And that is as far as they're going to go. Well, there's the clearance. Has a look and place it forward. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Guti promptly onto that, and that is that. That's a nicely measured pass. Suarez stood his ground strongly. Baia is there to clear. Baia clears. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Pinches it off him. Guardiola. Araujo calmly anticipates. And he can clear it away. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, this has proved a very frustrating day so far, especially for the strikers. Nothing has been created for them. I think the service has been extremely poor.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. So the first half brought no goals.
Barcelona have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Oh no, what has happened here? Luis Suarez! It's off target and by quite a way.
Suarez controlled that with such ease and really ought to have followed it up with a goal.
He's had it taken off him. Maradona gets flagged offside.
Substitution.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yes, 0-0 and
He's had a shot! Dispatched clinically! And that is the goal we've all been yearning for.
that looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
And it's Messi. Griezmann. Time and again they are repelled.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And he's whipped it across.
Barcelona surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Luis Suarez. Just eases him off the ball. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Ball's gone out of play. And here's Mbappe. He's in a good position here. Real chance! Oh, it's gone in! They have stolen level at the last! That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time.
Forwards and with intent. Oh, nicely intercepted, nicely aimed pass. He can run onto that. Oh, that's well spotted. It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
Just a quick announcement.
So a short respite for the players as they prepare themselves for another 30 minutes.
Substitution in progress.
"90 minutes gone and nothing between them still." Oh, he's been caught on it here. And he's gone looking for safety. Now the ball's gone astray. Luis Suarez, and the finish! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Barcelona with the corner, they're first. And that should get the job done. But he's gone backward here. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's been cut out, well played. David Villa. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And Guti! In he goes again! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Half-time, extra time.
To inform you that CCTV
Yeah, 90 minutes long gone, 15 of an extra 30 have also gone, and the search for a winner is still on. Truly, this is a punishing game on bodies and heads and minds. The outstanding question, the only question, is there still room for one last bit of drama? And if you're just back, well, the action is back underway already. Well, this really has been an epic encounter, and there are some tired limbs out there. How much more can the players give? Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
And he's there to belt it away. And they're quick to get it back. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, this is a great position. And he's there to get it away. Guti. The final whistle and confirmation, we are headed for penalties.
Look, I've been in this position myself, and after a grueling game, you don't want to back down if the manager asks you to take a penalty for fear of appearing weak. You can't let fatigue cloud your judgment.
The referee has ended the second half of extra time, all square, some weary legs out there, so who has it left in them to take a penalty? Messi first in line. And he puts them one up.
I thought he did really well to hold his nerve then and score that penalty.
So he walks up to the spot and puts the ball down. David Villa steps up for his penalty.
Never looked in doubt, really. Always a little more pressure when you're trailing, but it didn't show.
So, the second man in line. Would have taken the keeper with it.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
And stepping up, the skipper.
Pick your spot, don't change your mind, and the keeper should be neutralised.
The third man in the queue. He has nerves of steel.
I thought he handled the pressure really well there. His focus cut right through it.
Maradona is third in line. And he puts it away. 3 each. Guti is the fourth man to step forward for them.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked his spot, didn't change.
De Paul is the fourth man to step up.
I thought he did really well to hold his nerve then and score that penalty.
Guardiola comes forward for the 5th of 5. Oh, what a save!
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that, the way he was moving beforehand. Very good save.
Bayer must save it. And that has lifted the roof. So it has all ended in hurt. The team played their part in a terrific struggle, admirably at times, but when it all mattered, they have fallen ever so slightly short.
We are glad
Well, how...